Cool, so we can shit on them, but shorty generous. She wanna pack her little friends inside the 4-door. Looking at the ass, cause you the shit, but shorty in her own class on her. She know how I'm coming by her. In the height of slavery, I probably slapped the shit out of one of them little white boys. They ever tried to play with her. Probably lose my life, but shit, I proudly take their love. Simply cause I live for you. I love you like one of my kind, let it cake. You know I care for you. She think I'm funny, anything to put a smile on you, shorty. Shorty such a queen, she got me singing Elvis like the king. I can't help falling in love with something like that. What's going on, y'all? I go by the name of Five, and we back with another video today. So, we put out a little bit testers with some new artists to kind of see what y'all feeling. So, we did a DAX video, an older one, just to kind of see, but he put out something new called Lonely Dirt Road. And just from the title, and I didn't see a snippet, but from the thumbnail, it kind of looks like something that'd be interesting to talk about and check out. So I figured I'd come on here and check it out with y'all and see what y'all think about it. But I put the link to the last DAX video we did at the end of the video. Make sure y'all go check that out. Comment down below your thoughts on that, and let's get right into it.
When I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows, where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I on that lonely dirt road. I needed somewhere to take my mistakes. I didn't want my family to see me cry. They'll never know I'm carrying all of this weight, dealing with the pressure of trying to provide. No sign of struggle can show on my face. They ask if I'm okay, I just flash them a smile. Fire up that engine to take me away. I'm speeding through emotions with every mile. On that road is where I find my peace. I remember Daddy told me about some times like these. On that road is where my mind's at ease. I keep driving life away, rejecting change. So when I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows, where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I on that lonely dirt road.
I love this. I love this, and I'm gonna tell you why. Actually, at the end of the video, I'm gonna link a video, and I'm gonna talk about that right now. I think something that's not highlighted enough is the struggle when it comes to men's mental health. The weight and the pain and the burdens that we're tasked to carry. And this isn't like a moment of putting it out there to have sympathy or just everybody awe you to death. You can ask Janae. I hate being awed. But it's just so much things that societally, the pressures that are put onto a man can be a lot of weight to carry. And that's not to take any struggle away from anybody else, because we all have our own. But me speaking on a perspective of me, where I come from, and being a black man in America, the weights of, like he said, having to provide, the weights of not feeling like you have a safe haven where you can talk out your issues and unpack a lot of the things that you're dealing with. And the black community predominantly is frowned upon to go to therapy, and it always has been, because I think a lot of the perception from my people is nobody ever cared about what we were going through before. Why should we expect them to care now? And it's like you're letting past hurt determine your future. And I think that's the biggest mistake anybody can make. Black women are the worst treated and the most unprotected people on this planet. The amount of respect that I have for my wife, my mother, my wife's mother, and just people walking around carrying that weight of having to be exactly who you are and not be able to hide from it, I respect that. And I identify with that struggle because we have a lot of conversation about the issues that they deal with, and I give her the perception of what it's like for us to deal with it. Feeling like you have to carry all of that pain, everybody has a boiling point, and it gets to that point where you don't want to lose yourself, man. So everybody needs that safe haven where they feel like they can go and they feel like they can just be themselves. That lonely dirt road can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. I saw a study that was saying like, I forget exactly what the statistic was, but they was like, just to find peace and just relaxation from the pressures of everyday life, a man spends a significant amount of time in the bathroom, whether that be to cry or just have a second to get away from everything they're fighting, everything that they're fighting on a day to day. I think it's important that men have a safe space and have someone they can talk to. If not therapy, something that I've been working on, and I want to be a better friend myself. But I encourage men in general, not just black men, but men in general, to be able to get together and have conversations and share your testimonies with one another. Talk about your struggles and things that are bothering you, because there's power in community. There's power in being able to come and just let that weight come off of you, because there'll always be a dark cloud following you around if you don't have a healthy outlet. That's where things like addiction, suicide, and all of those tragic situations stem from. Not feeling like you have somewhere that you can call home. Not feeling like you have somewhere that you can let loose. When you're the person that's constantly being the strength, constantly being the pillar that's holding up everybody else's life, it's awkward for you to allow other people to be that pillar for you. I struggle with that myself. I don't know how to allow people to be there for me. I'm still learning how to be loved. And I think that's an everyday struggle for men. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Recently, my wife's aunt, I was on a podcast that she does to encourage women, but she's doing a segment based around men's mental health. And I went on there to talk about just like some of the struggles that it is being a man in today's society. So I'll link that at the end of the video. I'd appreciate that if y'all go check it out. It gives some great perspective, and it'll also bring traction to my aunt's channel. I appreciate you for opening up your platform to have me come on there and talk about some of the struggles we deal with. And I hope you guys go share that same support and love the same way you do for us. So let's get back into it.
Tried my best to plant the seeds, and then I watered everything that was in my life. But as a man, the only flowers that you get are when you're 6 feet under on the day you die. I think I feel the pain my father felt, it's finally sinking in. Looking back, all I see is his eyes. He said that house is not a home unless you build it on respect, with some kids and a loving wife. If these walls could talk, I'd bet they'd say it's all my fault, that I don't try hard, that I ain't man enough, that I ain't standing up, that I just burn everything that my hands touch. Whoa. If these walls could talk, I'd bet they'd say I'm to blame, that I'm the one who put myself inside of all of these chains, that my addictive personality's what ran them away, and that I hurt myself by staying quiet and not explaining. And I'm broken in places I can't even see. I know there's gotta be a heaven, cause the hell that's in me is taking a dangerous toll that I'm paying with all of my soul. When I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows, where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I on that lonely dirt road.
While Trump brags about how rich he...
I don't want to hear shit about no Trump. So anyway, yeah, that was power packed, bro. That was a beautiful video and song. I always say I have tremendous respect for the people that come before us. I wasn't fortunate enough to have my father around to help me learn how to become a man. I wasn't blessed with that specifically, but I look at the silver lining of it. I know I talk a lot about on this channel about perception being everything, and my perception is I learned everything I needed to learn from my parents' mistakes. They might not have been there specifically to teach me direct lessons, but indirectly I learned who I want to be by paying attention to who they were. I learned who I didn't want to become, and that innately helped me shape the type of man I wanted to be. I knew I wanted to be a husband. I know I want to be a father. I know I want to be a positive figure in the community. I want to be a pillar in people's lives, but I also want to allow people to be that pillar in my life. And that's something that I'm still working on. I love this because the people that I've met, I'm the type of person that I like to learn from everybody. I've had a conversation with plenty of people, and growing up, I've always heard people say, don't grow up too fast. Don't rush into adulthood because it only gets harder from here. Cherish your youth, blah, blah, blah. That shit means more now than it ever has before, because now you finally understand just what that means. You understand how important that sentiment was. It wasn't to like stay in a child's place. You don't know. It was like a forewarning of not the fact that you can't do it, but the fact that life is going to kick your ass, that you can't protect anybody from the ups and downs that life is going to come with. We were never promised the easy journey, so we all have to go through it. And it's terrifying, honestly. So I encourage my brothers to keep fighting. I encourage you to open your mouths, man. Don't stay quiet and allow what you're dealing with on the inside to eat you alive, because everybody's dealing with something, and we all deserve to have somebody to talk to. We all deserve community. We all deserve love. We all deserve to have that beautiful life that we've always dreamed of. I love the imagery in this video. It's very reminiscent of when I was watching Dare Alcohol a while back. And just like the lines of like, if these walls could talk, and having the faces of himself come through and repeat everything that he says to himself. We all learned that the tongue is mighty powerful. And he talks a lot about how all of the burdens that he's carrying, all of the chains that's holding him back are of his own doing. The tongue can bring death or it can bring life. The things that you speak over yourself and the things that you accept as your identity, they show up in the most inconvenient places in your life. The shackles that you have on you that hold you back, that fear, that just that fear of becoming more, that fear of failure, that fear of not being worthy of love. All of those things are things that you say out of your mouth that metastasize. They grow all over your body. They get on you and you don't know how to get out of it, especially when you don't have different perspective from somebody on the outside that can tell you the way I'm telling you right now. People love you regardless of what it feels like, regardless of how you feel in the moment. There's people that would love to hear your voice. There's people that would be moved by hearing your story. So I encourage us all, not just you guys, but me too. That's the reason why I like doing this. I love pouring back into people and talking about the shit that matters. Just speak positively over your life. Make sure you pray. Make sure you stay encouraged. Make sure you continue to be exactly who you are, because you shouldn't allow the circumstances surrounding you to determine who you are, but also allow yourself to rest. That's something that we all need to learn, especially as men. A life fully based on work is a miserable life. You need to learn how to rest and enjoy the spoils of everything that you do, because you're always doing more than you think you are. So that's my encouraging sentiment of the day. I love this song. I love the video. It's beautiful. And I just love the resonance, even to him looking across the street and looking at the older white gentleman. It's not about race. Men in general are under attack, bro. I'm telling you. And nobody's going to fix it except for us. So I encourage us all to pay attention to stuff like this and take something away. So comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the video. How did you feel about it? What were your takeaways from it? And share some of your testimonies. Tell me, men, women, everybody, tell me some of the journeys that you made it through. Tell me some of the storms that you went through in your life and that pivot point that helped you get to the other side. That's what people need to read. They need to read and hear about stories of overcoming. That's the most powerful story you can share. So I want to open the comment section to be like a beacon of testimony. Make sure y'all put down there all of the things we talked about. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss videos like this where we get to just sit down and have these conversations. I'll put the QR code to our Patreon right here. Me and Janae are putting in a lot of work to bring a lot of original and exclusive content that might not ever make it to the channel. We appreciate your support here, and we would appreciate it just as much over there because that helps us grow and bring you guys more quality content. We would love to do a reaction to a DAX album. Does he have any albums? Let me know in the comments. Does he have any collective projects that we could check out? If that's something you guys would be interested in, run this one up. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know what type of stuff y'all like to see us do, and we'll go from there with it. Once again, I go by the name of Five, and I speak on behalf of me and my wife when I say I appreciate you guys every day for your continued support. I appreciate you guys for helping us grow and helping us change our lives a little bit more every day. So we love and appreciate you as always, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.
How does this go? You wanna know. You've never been here before. Go with the flow. We'll take it slow. No need to rush.